If you truly want to change your life in this new year, but you feel like there's something holding you back, you're very unmotivated, you don't want to do the hard work, and you don't know what to do, you try and build new habits, but they won't stick, and you aren't consistent, this video will help you and give you the utmost value possible, only if you give me your full focused attention and apply the exact advice that I am about to share with you, because this is powerful and it has the potential to change your life in ways that you couldn't have believed previously before. And the first advice that I would actually give you is very simple. Give yourself the credit you truly deserve for actually doing the work. When you've been trying to build new habits, and for example, it's meditation, it might be boring, you might not want to do it every day, but if you just do it, and if you do the hard work when you don't feel like it, and give yourself a reward or something like that, like a snack or a good break, listen to music or play video games even, whatever you want, give yourself credit for doing the hard work. And that will actually motivate you more to do more hard work later down the line. You need to start giving yourself credit and start talking to yourself, because your subconscious is always listening. Talk to yourself as if you already are a well-respected celebrity. You already are a strong, powerful person. You got to start telling yourself that right now. And you got to feel as if you are already that type of person who's extremely productive, who works extremely hard every single day, who's very disciplined, and has, even though when he has got those days where he doesn't want to do anything, he's got zero energy, he still does those habits. He still keeps his promise to himself that he's going to stay consistent in all of his work. You got to feel as if you're that type of person. And the way that you do that is you start to tell yourself that you're grateful that you're becoming that type of person right now. Because after watching this video, you'll start to believe that you already are this type of person. And the more that you feel grateful for being this type of person, and the more that you're focused on the feeling as if you already are this type of person, as much as possible, and you reject everything that goes against that belief, you will become that man. Because that's exactly what David Goggins did. When David Goggins was fat, 300 pounds, and wanted to change his life in the most fastest way possible, he had to change his mindset and the way that he viewed himself. He started to feel as if he was disciplined, and most disciplined people in the Navy SEAL US training army, they were always enthusiastic, and they always had this hunger inside of their hearts to truly test their potential and go further and deeper in life. And you got to have the same hunger in your life to do more work. Give yourself credit and always make sure that you lift yourself up when you're having bad days. You may not always be consistent right off the bat, but you still need to give yourself credit. You still need to feel as if you are becoming that man who's worthy enough to achieve his goals, and you need to learn from your mistakes. This is the next advice I'm going to give you, because when you learn from your mistakes and forgive yourself, you can actually start to reframe your mindset and start to think, hang on a second. When I made that mistake of procrastinating for 3+ hours in the morning, I can actually start to find out why I'm procrastinating that much. Why did I procrastinate that much? Did I reach for my phone straight out of bed? If so, I'm going to put my phone straight into another room. And if something else, you can find the root cause of all your problems when you start asking questions about how are you making these mistakes? Why are you making these mistakes? And how can you fix them? And when you start to reframe your mindset about this, you can start to believe and convince yourself that all mistakes including the worst and terrible ones, have so much value to give you and will give you the most improvement in your life. And that is something that you truly need to sink in. And when you start to forgive yourself for making those mistakes and learn from them and get excited about failing more, and when you start to give yourself credit for doing the great work and always staying consistent and always keeping the promises that you keep yourself, and when you start to feel as if you are already that type of person, impossible things will begin to change. Those are three very simple things and very easy to implement into your life, but you got to keep repeating it. You got to get enthusiastic about it. You got to really feel grateful about doing these things, and you got to feel great about everything in your life. Everything in life is here to improve your life and to benefit you in so many ways, but we haven't been thinking in that way because we haven't actually perceiving it. We weren't looking at it from the right perspective. And just that one switch, when everything's working against us to everything's working for us, even though it may not seem like that, you can actually make that belief a reality. The key is to stay consistent and always feel as if you are already that type of person, the man who's achieved those desires. And I know if you're still listening to this video and you're right here, I know you're enthusiastic as I am about this. And I know that you have so much potential and you will apply the advice straight after listening to this video. And with that, I wish you luck for applying this advice, and I will offer you guidance to change your life this year. And this year, I promise, if you listen to the advice and stay consistent and stay accountable with me, our lives will change for the better in 2025. Because together, we will take back our true power, and together, we will win.